really know how to start this, so I'm just going to get right to it. I've had a lot of people actually asking me about weight loss because over the past year I have lost around 4.5 stone, which is, I can't work out pounds, which is around 64 pounds. So I've had a lot of people asking me how I did it and what made me do it and why and whatnot. So I created this diet back in March 2013. I was so sick of the way that I looked. It got to that point where I was like, house, do this, I want to get a job because I'm scared I'm not even gonna, if there's a uniform, I'm not even gonna fit in. That was the kind of little things I was like, oh my god, I can't even work for Sainsbury's. So I kind of got to that point where it's just destroying the way that I was feeling, the way that I was thinking and everything. So I created my own diet because I'm the type of person who can't follow rules. I can't follow Weight Watchers, and I'm also a very get quick, like fit, get thin kind of person. I don't want to just kind of wait around to see if anything's going to work. So a lot of you message me asking about the same thing, you know, you're all having the same issues, you know, you're not happy with yourself and you want to lose this weight. So I've got a few good tips for you guys. The way that I got myself motivated was I thought, where do I want to see myself in 3 months? Do I want to be fit? Do I want to be skinny? Do I want to be on a beach in my bathing costume, my swimsuit, my flippers, looking hot? I don't want to be in the same position where I'm just sitting on the sofa with my face in a bag of chocolate or anything that I can get my hands on, because it's a vicious cycle. When you don't like yourself, you don't want to do anything to help yourself. You get depressed because you're fat, and then you eat because you're fat, and then you get fatter because you've been eating because you're fat. Okay, so first thing to do in your head is just say no, this is not good, this is not good. You will feel a million times better getting on a treadmill and eating an apple afterwards, because once you start and you start seeing results, that's really going to help. Now the diet that I made up was called SBS, which literally just stands for Sexy by Summer, and I didn't think I'll be using it this much, and it's kind of embarrassing now because I'm like, people are like, do you think you're skinny now? Do you think you're sexy now? No, that's I think it's nothing to do with it. Being skinny doesn't affect, you know, that kind of, that way you feel. You should never feel ugly, you should always just feel like yourself, and if you want to lose weight, that's completely up to you. Tips that I am going to give you are completely off my own back. This is something that I've experienced myself, but if you don't feel like it suits you, or if, you know, I'm not in any way a nutritionist, so if you don't feel like it's the right thing to do, I'm not forcing anything on you. I just know that a lot of people do want to know about the diet, so I'm just going to carry on. Is that I noticed that carbs were my enemy, like complete enemy, because I would wake up, I don't know if this sounds like you, I'd have toast. So I'd have 1, 2, 3 slices of toast. Okay, just to start my day off, white bread, which no. Lunch, I would end up having a jacket potato with some chicken and some salad. Funny thing about me, I was a fat kid who loved salad, like really loved it. But salad doesn't make you fat, it's just what you put with it, on it. And for my meal, I would have, say, like chips or pasta. A lot of people, how they eat, you know, and on top of that I would also be snacking, so things like crisps, nuts, chocolate, you name it, everything. I got myself to a stable weight, but then my problem was alcohol. A lot of beer, a lot of cider, and a lot of wine, and now when I look back at it, it's just such a clear indicator that that's what was making me put on weight. So much calories in it. Like, if you went out on a night out and you're thinking, oh, I'm having such a good time, I'm drinking my wine, I'm drinking my beer, I'm drinking my cider, and you think, oh, this is excellent, this is so much fun. It's not, because it's like cramming donuts after donuts after donuts down your throat. It was the one thing that really did make me gain weight, because it not only makes you gain weight, it also bloats you, so your face kind of gets a little bit puffy and you get that beer gut thing going on, and it's really, really not attractive. So, you notice on my diet, I said to myself, right, just cut down carbs and cut out alcohol completely. Eat clean, eat well, you know, and do what I kind of did was kind of drastic, but it really, really did help everything, and I do not regret a thing. I also joined a gym as well. I was exercising every single day, going to that gym, and even though I felt a little bit weak, which is one thing that I didn't like about the diet first. So what I did is that I adapted it. and I brought in more apples and crackers as well, and I found that energy when I got to the gym. I was pumped, I was ready, and I had all this motivation on me because I was like, you are burning this fat off, you can feel it, it comes up. There is no better feeling than one. That diet is about 80% of the battle when it comes to losing weight, but that 20% of exercise is so important. Like, you really do need it. You need that because it's going to tone you up. It's going to get your metabolism working again as well, which is absolutely amazing, and it really does make you look good. It makes you look healthy and it makes you feel good as well, mentally, physically, everything. When you are at that gym, you're in that mindset, but at the same time, don't feel pressured at the gym. And if you do feel insecure, just think, fuck it. Just completely put it at the back of your mind. Okay. Another thing that I will mention is about skipping meals. Do not skip your meals. For God, for yourself, for your weight loss, for everything, for your mind, just don't do it. Because one, you don't want to starve yourself because you will feel awful. You won't be able to go to the gym because you'll be collapsing on that treadmill, because trust me, I've been there. Very important with breakfast. Eat your breakfast. Seriously, because it sets up your metabolism for the rest of the day. As soon as you wake up, eat something good, eat something healthy, like even if it's something like granary bread, or what I used to eat when I was on the real strict diet was the grapefruit in the morning, which really did actually help. It does help your metabolism for the rest of the day. It's very good for you as well. Also, another thing when it comes to drinks, keep it clean. You know, go with water, go with green tea, go with peppermint tea, go with all the teas. Yay! Another thing, don't let people get you down. That is the one thing that really gets me, because there are some people that just love to hate. And you post a picture of you at the gym on Facebook or Instagram, they're going, oh my god, look at you, and it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing right now that you're taking a picture of? Okay, so you're taking a picture of your sandwich, but I can't take a picture of me at the gym, or the fact that I'm at the gym, or something that I'm improving myself. To be honest, I think that's a good thing, because a lot of people, they go out, they go clubbing, they take pictures of themselves in the mirrors, they take pictures of themselves having a drink. Why is somebody taking a picture at the gym worse than that? And if somebody does try and get in the way, they try and put you down or anything, just fuck them, fuck all of them, get them out of your life. And they will be the ones that watch you when you are fit and sexy and hell of a lot of times hotter than they are as well. And you're going to walk down, you're going to see them, I'm hot. I asked some of you on Instagram what were some of your tips and little things that you wanted, little questions about weight loss were, so I'm just gonna check them out now. I got, how did you keep motivated? This is the one thing that really does get tiring for a little bit, because you have to keep yourself going. You know, you're doing this for yourself. So like I said before, thinking about what you want to be in the future, you know, and also actually letting people know about your progress also does help you go along, because they're asking you and they want to know how it's going. And if you suddenly relapse and you've gained like 100 pounds or something, you know, you don't want them to know, and you know, and you want to be proud of yourself. A lot of the times I would look at old pictures of myself as well, and I would think, I wouldn't just look at that body, I'd look at how that made me feel, you know. I thought that's dreadful. I really don't want to feel that way again. You know, you just got to keep going until you reach that point where you are just completely happy. And right now, like, I'm not even in the place where I feel completely amazing about myself, and there's still a lot more that I want to do, but I've come a hell of a long way. So it's something that I still keep getting myself motivated on. You'll always go up and down, that's just the way it is. How did you deal with a low carb diet? Did you ever feel like your organism was not working right? Well, that's what a lot of people say. They read my diet, which I will link down below, the SBS diet. A lot of people do say that they worry about me, that they think it's like extremely low carb. But the diet that I put on there was the really extreme version that I went through at first. I was careful. I was very careful. I have a very careful mother as well who was on my back about it. So I've seen a lot of things like apples that do contain carbs. A lot of people think that carbs just come in forms like pasta and bread and whatnot. But what I did after a while is that I started introducing carbs into my meals. So say that I had fish and steamed vegetables, I'd have like like a little bit of potato or something, just to kind of like keep me going. And also actually found that it made me lose a bit more weight, because I think my body was like, yeah, like carbs, you know. So, you know, you have to be careful, and you have to judge your own body, and you need to know what's right for you. And if you are feeling weak, by all means have a slice of toast, have a banana, anything. Okay. Somebody also said, can this process be done quickly, or does it have to be over a long period of time? Now, this really depends on what kind of body you have and what kind of metabolism that you do have. For me, it was really quick, like really very quick. It was over the course of around 6 months that I did actually lose a lot of weight. It really does depend how you kind of balance your diet and how much you exercise and what else you're doing in the day. You know, I was standing up all day because my work, you know, some people, they sit in an office or they do nothing or whatever, you know. But with this diet, it is a lose weight quick kind of diet. But to be honest, either way, like it is healthy to kind of just gradually lose your weight, but it depends on what kind of situation you are in. If you are extremely unhappy and you feel like you just want to lose it, and you feel like that's how you're going to keep your motivation, then by all means do that. Just don't starve yourself or do anything stupid, okay? Did you ever slip up on your diet, workouts, or was it pure consistency throughout? That is hilarious. Slipped up, like not going to the gym, because like I said, I was working all the time. I was always on my feet, and I was like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym now. I'm just going to leave it. But I would always regret it. And there is never a day that I ever regretted a workout. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Second thing, yes, I've cheated a lot actually. I think now I have cheated, but back when I was extreme, I did not cheat on the diet at all. But now I'm kind of, sometimes I'll eat some chocolate, or last night I had Domino's. But the main thing to do when you do cheat is don't hate yourself, okay? Don't hate yourself, because the more that you hate yourself after you've had a cheat day, the more you want to binge eat, because you hate yourself. You're like, why did I do that? And also I just went to Brazil. They have amazing food, they have good food, they have good alcohol, they have good food. So I had a good time, you know. The main thing is to let yourself have a good time. Don't overdo it, and when you get back to normal life, you know, get back in that gym and get back into the swing of things, you know. You've got to have fun, you've got to have a good time. Lorraine Kelly Ann says, I've been trying for so long, I can't really find the willpower to exercise, and I'm also very far away from a gym, so it's definitely out of option. With exercise, it is difficult when you don't live near a gym or anything, but what I would suggest is to actually start exercising, like even if it's like Zumba tapes or anything, but also go for runs. I know that runs are horrific, because I hate running myself, but once you do get into the swing of it, you get that same vibe that you get from the gym. You get that energy from it, and it doesn't cost anything. You literally just have to walk outside your house and you start running, and just pace yourself, you know, every day. Just do a little bit more, you know. Don't push yourself on the first day, because you've got to get home. That's the thing that I don't like. When I am running, I run and I start freaking out by the point of like a mile. I start freaking out, like, I've got to get back, and it stresses me out. And so sometimes now I do push myself, and then I just call for help. Overall, I mean, just stick to the good stuff, stick to the clean stuff, you know, and exercise your ass off. Literally exercise your ass off. It will come off. You've got to find your motivation. You've just got to find that within yourself. You've got to get happy within yourself, because then you are going to be able to have all the motivation that you need, and you're going to be strong, and you're going to be fit, healthy, sexy, skinny. You're going to wow everyone. That's what you've got to think. You've got to think, how's my ex going to feel? How are all my friends going to feel? The ones that could always wear the really nice dresses, and I was there like, can't fit in because none of the high street sizes even fit me, you know. Do you want to sit on the sidelines your whole life? Do you want to be upset? Do you want to be upset with yourself, or do you want to feel happy? Do you want to feel thin? Do you want to feel the way that you want to feel? Happiness comes from within, and it's going to shine throughout you. By all means as well, check out my link below. I'm going to be posting that down here. This is just the start of vlog. It's all about fitness, weight loss, nutrition, everything that you want to know. I'll also start doing videos at the gym and little things, really embarrassing myself. So yeah, keep me posted on what you want to know, what you want to see. I'll put my Twitter there. My Instagram is the best way to get me. Just shoot at me with some pictures, and I'll catch you next time.